Dear students, welcome to Divya's Max Solutions. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 6, Application of Derivative, Exercise 6.3. Question number 1. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to 3x power 4 minus 4x at x equal to 4. So, slope of the tangent to the curve means we need to find the first derivative. That means dy by dx we need to find out. So, here y equal to 3x power 4 minus 4x. So now we are going to find the slope of the tangent to the curve. This one, y equal to 3x power 4 minus 4x is dy by dx. That means slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent to the curve. Slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to 3x power 4 minus 4x equal to dy by dx. That means d by dx of the y value is this one, right? That means 3x power 4 minus 4x. So this 3 is a constant. Derivative of x power 4 is 4x cube minus 4 is a constant. Derivative of x is 1. So this 4 into 3 is 12 x cube minus 4. This is a slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to 3x power 4 minus 4x. Next, we need to find the slope of the tangent at the point x equal to 4, right? That means if at x equal to 4, we need to find the slope. Then slope equal to dy by dx at x equal to 4. That means instead of x, what we can substitute? 4 we can substitute. That means this is equal to 12 into 4 cube minus 4. So 4 cube is 4 into 4 is 16. 16 into 4, 64. 64 into 12. 768 minus 4. That means 764. Answer. Question number 2. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2, x not equal to 2. Why x not equal to 2? If x equal to 2 means this become x minus, that means 2, x equal to 2 means this become 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. That means 1 by 0 is infinity, not defined, right? That's why they are mentioning x not equal to 2. So at which point we need to find? At x equal to 10, we need to find the slope. So first we need to find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2. So we can write slope of the tangent to the curve. Slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2 equal is dy by dx. That means d by dx of y is x minus 1 by x minus 2. So this is in the form of u by b, right? So this one, the thing in the denominator, that is which one? The function in the denominator is x minus 2 into derivative of numerator. Numerator is derivative of x is 1, derivative of minus 1 is 0, minus numerator, that is x minus 1 into derivative of denominator. Denominator means derivative of x is 1, derivative of minus 2 is 0, the whole divided by denominator square. That means x minus 2 the whole square. So if you are opening the bracket means this become x minus 2 minus x minus minus plus 1 divided by x minus 2 the whole square. So this minus x plus x becomes 0, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So this is equal to minus 1 by x minus 2 the whole square. Next we need to find at x equal to 10, we need to find the slope. Slope equal to at x equal to 10, slope is equal to dy by dx at x equal to 10. That means instead of which one? What is the value of dy by dx? Instead of x, what we need to substitute? 10 we need to substitute. That means minus 1 by 10 minus 2 the whole square. That means minus 1 by 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 square is 64. Minus 1 by 64 is the slope at x equal to 10. Question number 3. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus x plus 1 at the point whose x coordinate is 2. So, the x coordinate is 2 means what? X is equal to 2, right? So, first we need to find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus x plus 1, that is dy by dx we are going to find out. So, before that we need to write the statement slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus x plus 1 is dy by dx. So, dy by dx equal to d by dx of the y value is x cube minus x plus 1. So, derivative of x cube is 3x square minus derivative of x is 1, derivative of 1 is 0 only. So, this is the slope of the tangent to the curve. Next, we need to find the slope at x is equal to 2. X coordinate is 2 means x equal to 2, right? Then, slope at x equal to 2, slope is equal to dy by dx at x equal to 2. That means instead of x what we need to substitute 2. That means 3 into 2 square minus 1. 2 square is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. So the slope is at x equal to 3. The slope is 11 we can write. Question number 4. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus 3x plus 2 at the point whose x coordinate is 3. X coordinate is 3 means what? X is equal to 3, right? So first we need to write the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus 3x plus 2 is dy by dx. So this dy by dx equal to, that means this is the slope of the tangent. So d by dx of the y value we can substitute as x cube minus 3x plus 2. So the derivative of x cube is 3x square minus 3 is a constant, derivative of x is 1. So this 3x square minus 3 is the slope of the tangent to the curve. Slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus 3x plus 2. Here also we need to write the statement that is important. Next, at the point whose x coordinate is 3. If x coordinate is 3, we need to find the slope. If x coordinate is 3 means we can write slope is equal to dy by dx at x equal to 3. So instead of x what we can substitute? 3. That means 3 into 3 square minus 3. 3 square is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. 27 minus 3 is 24. So the slope at x is equal to 3 is 24. Question number 5. Find the slope of the normal to the curve. Here we need to find slope of the normal to the curve x equal to a cos cube theta, y equal to a sin cube theta at theta equal to pi by 4. That means first we need to find the tangent. Then we know that this tangent, slope of the tangent into slope of the normal equal to minus 1. So once we get the value of tangent means what is the slope of the normal? Minus 1 by slope of the tangent only. So first we are going to find the value of slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent means what is the equation? Dy by dx, right? So here x and y they are given out separately. So separately we are doing the differentiation. After that we can find the value of dy by dx. So first given x equal to a cos cube theta. So we can differentiate this one with respect to theta. That means dx by d theta equal to a is a constant. This is in the form of x square or x power n, right? So x power n is n into x raised to n minus 1. That means 3 cos square theta. So this power differentiation is over. What is remaining? Cos theta. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So this one we can write it as minus 3a sin theta cos square theta. We can write minus 3a sin theta cos square theta. This is dx by d theta. Next we are going to find the value of y. differentiating y. That means y equal to a sin cube theta, differentiating with respect to theta. That means dy by d theta equal to a is a constant. Derivative of sin cube theta is 3 sin square theta. That means derivative of x cube is 3x square. So like this 3 sin square theta into derivative of sin theta. Derivative of sin theta is cos theta. So the answer is 3a cos theta sin square theta. So next we are going to find the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent is dy by dx, right? So slope of we can write slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent equal to dy by dx. How will we get this dy by dx? Dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Divide means we need to write the reciprocal, right? Dy by d theta into, sorry, not here, I'm just showing over here, dy by d theta into d theta by dx means d theta cancel, dy by dx only. So that's why we are writing dy by dx is same as dy by d theta by dx by d theta. So what is the value of, so dy by dx equal to dy by d theta is 3a cos theta sin square theta divided by dx by d theta is minus 3a sin theta cos square theta. So this sin theta and 1 square is cancelled. This cos theta and 1 square is cancelled. 3a cancelled. So what is the answer? Sin by cos is minus tan theta. So dy by dx equal to what we got? Tangent we got it as, slope of the tangent we got it as minus tan theta. Next we need to find at theta equal to pi by 4. We are going to find the slope of the tangent. That means dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 4. That means minus tan, instead of theta what I can write? Pi by 4 I can write. The tan pi by 4 is 1. So this minus means minus 1. Correct. Next we know that the slope of the tangent, slope of the normal is minus 1 by slope of the tangent only, right? That means why? Because tangent is perpendicular to the normal. So slope of the tangent into slope of the normal equal to minus 1. From there we can write slope of the normal. Slope of the normal equal to minus 1 by slope of tangent. Minus 1 by slope of tangent. That means minus 1 by slope of the tangent is minus 1. Minus 1 by 1, that is equal to 1. Therefore, slope of the normal is 1. This is the answer. Question number 6. Find the slope of the normal to the curve x equal to 1 minus a sin theta, y equal to b cos square theta at theta equal to pi by 2. So, in this case, also first we are going to find the slope of the tangent, that is dy by dx. So, first we need to find the derivative of this x and y. So, x equal to 1 minus a sin theta. Differentiating with respect to theta means dx by d theta equal to derivative of 1 is 0, minus a is a constant, derivative of sin theta is cos theta. And next one is y equal to b cos square theta. Differentiating with respect to theta means dy by d theta, b is a constant, derivative of cos square theta is 2 cos theta. That means this is the form of x square. Derivative of x square is 2x into derivative of cos theta. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So this one we can write as minus 2b sin theta cos theta. Next we are going to find the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent is dy by dx only, right? Slope of the tangent equal to dy by dx. dy by dx means how we'll get dy by d theta by dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta, right? That means this is equal to dy by d theta is minus 2b sin theta cos theta divided by dx by d theta is minus a cos theta. Cos theta cancel, minus minus plus. So what we will get? 2b sin theta by a we will get. 2b sin theta by a. That is the slope of the tangent. So next we are going to find slope at theta equal to pi by 2. Slope of the tangent at theta equal to pi by 2. That means dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 2. That means 2b by a constant into sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. So this is equal to 2b by a is the slope of the tangent at theta equal to pi by 2. Next we know that slope of the normal. Slope of the normal equal to minus 1 by slope of the tangent. That is equal to minus 1 by slope of the tangent is 2b by a. That means we need to write the reciprocal. So minus a by 2b is the slope of the normal to the curve. X equal to 1 minus a sin theta, y equal to b cos theta at theta equal to pi by 2. Question number 7. Find the points at which tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 7 is parallel to the x-axis. If the tangent is parallel to x-axis means slope is equal to 0 only. That one only we are going to apply over here. First we need to find the slope of the tangent. So slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 7. That is, we need to write the statement full. Slope of the tangent, I am writing only this much, equal to dy by dx. So that is equal to d by dx of y is x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 7. So derivative of x cube is 3x square minus 3 into derivative of x square is 2x minus 9 into derivative of x is 1, then derivative of 7 is 0. So we will get 3x square minus 6x minus 9. This is the slope of the tangent. Next they are given the slope of the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. That means if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, from there we can write the slope is equal to 0 only. If tangent is parallel to x-axis, dy by dx equal to 0. That means 3x square minus 6x minus 9 equal to 0. From here we can take 3 common. That means 3 into x square minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So if shifting to 3 to this side means what we will get? X square minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Then the sum and product method we need to split the term. So the product is minus 3. Product minus 3, sum is minus 2. That means we need to split the middle term, right? So 3 into 1 is 3. Minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, right? So x square minus 3x, x square minus x minus 3x minus 3 equal to 0. Pairing means x into x minus 1, x into x plus 1 minus 3 into x plus 1 equal to 0. So x plus 1 again common means remaining is x minus 3 equal to 0. That means x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0. From there x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3 we will get. That is the value of x and 1. This is by factorization method we are finding the value of x and value of x. X is equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3. So at x equal to minus 1 and minus 3 we are going to find the value of y because we need to find the points, right? So at x equal to 1, at x equal to 1, y equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 7. Here instead of x, what we can substitute? X equal to minus 1. Minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square minus 9 into minus 1 plus 7. So minus 1 minus 3 minus minus plus 9 plus 7 minus 4, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. So the points are, from here what are the points? Points are x coordinate first, that means minus 1, 12 is the 1 point. Next, at x equal to 3, at x equal to 3, y equal to 3 cube minus 3 into 3 square minus 9 into 3 plus 7. So 9 cube is 27. This is also 27 minus 27 plus 7. This become cancelled. Minus 27 plus 7 is minus 20. So again the points are 3 comma minus 20. So what we can conclude? Hence the points are minus 1 comma 12 and 3 comma minus 20. The points at which, hence minus 1, 12 and 3 minus 12 are the points at which tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. The points at which tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. This full statement you need to write. The points at which tangent to the curve y equal to this one is parallel to x-axis. Answer. Question number 8. Find a point on the curve y equal to x minus 2 the whole square at which tangent is parallel to the chord joining the points 2, 0 and 4, 4. So first we need to find the slope of the tangent. Y equal to x minus 2 the whole square. Then slope of the tangent is dy by dx. Slope of the tangent dy by dx, that means d by dx of x minus 2 the whole square. This is x square form, means derivative of x square is 2x, that means 2 into x minus 2 into derivative of x is 1. Next, slope of the line joining the point 2, 0 and 4, 4, right? Line joining the points, that means that we need to find slope of the line joining. Chord means a line only, that means slope of the line joining the points 2, 0 and 4, 4. This one we need to find out. This one how we can find out? x2 y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, right? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That means this is x1 y1 x2 y2. y2 minus y1, that means 4 minus 0 by x2 is 4 minus x1 is 2. That means 4 by 4 minus 2 is 2, that is equal to 2. That is the slope of the line joining the points. Correct. Next, this given that slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x minus 2 the whole square at which the tangent is parallel to the point, this one also, that means both are equal, it is given. Correct. That means what we can write? Slope of the tangent to the curve equal to slope of the line joining, we can write given slope of the tangent to the curve equal to slope of the line joining. Why? Because both are parallel. This one given point on this one at which tangent is parallel to the chord, that means both are equal. So we can equate both. Slope of the tangent to the curve is 2 into x minus 2 equal to slope of the line joining is 2. 2 we are shifting means x minus 2 equal to 2 by 2 is 1. Therefore, x equal to 1 plus 2. That is x equal to 3 we will get. If x equal, what we need to find the point, right? So, at x equal to 3, we are going to find the value of y. Y equal to 3 minus 2 the whole square. That means 1 square equal to 1. So, the point is 3 comma 1. Therefore, the point, that means therefore the required point equal to 3 comma 1. First we need to write the x coordinate, that means 3 comma 1.